Hi, and welcome to Neo Does Makeup. I'm Neo, and I'm doing a foundation review today, which I don't normally do, but NYX released this new Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and I really want to try it out and see how long it wears today. I can't do the full 24 hours like Nikki's tutorials did, or as NYX says this can go, but I'm going to wear it for as long as I can. But quick note, same component. Down to the pump. Now, I'm not saying it's the same formula, but it's kind of sketchy that's the same exact component. By the way, this is the Maybelline Superstay, in case you haven't seen it, but it's just, it's the same. So, I also find it funny how, wow, these two do look very different. Then again, this range has 45 shades. This one has like, I want to say 20 at most. I think it's actually less. But anyway, these are my options. So I'm actually going to prime my face using, well, since I'm going to wear it all day, I'm going to use two primers. First one I'm going to use is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water. It's just spraying droplets. I can just to refresh. The other one I'm going to use is my Kat Von D Hydrating Priming Base, which I know I stated I am trying to stay away from Kat Von D, but that is the primer I've been using like since I started makeup. Just start and push and roll into the skin. And so, because this is a new foundation, I want to give it the same trial as I would do everything else. So, okay, so now I'm going to let that get a little tacky, and then we'll be putting on the foundation. And to put on the foundation today, I'm actually going to be using this NYX makeup sponge. And I did use it earlier to test the Superstay foundation. I don't know what order these videos are going up in, but I'm doing a full face new makeup where I actually fell in love with a new palette. This is my new baby. It smells like a baby bottle pop, and it blends so well. I really love this palette, which surprised me because I went in with really low expectations. Just saying, but now my skin is nice and tacky, so we're going to take the foundation. There it is. I almost grabbed the Superstay. Anyway, I'm going to pump it onto the sponge. And I'm the shade, let's see, medium olive, which I actually went in store and was tested under a few different colors. And this is the one that fit me best, and ooh, that looks warm. Okay. I really like the sponge because you can hold it like this and it just works really well. Anyway, we're going to bounce this in, one pump. Ooh. The blend is like really nice. Okay. There you can see already. Very covered up. Okay, I'm going to blend out the rest of the face and I'm going to speed that up. Okay, this always happens. Anytime I put foundation on camera, it always looks a lot lighter. Here, let me real quickly. I can't get a regular light, but it's not as pale. If I wanted to match to the camera, I would have to go a lot darker, and that would not be good for me. And I need to get the lights back up. Okay. Coverage is really good. I do see a few more areas where I do want to cover up a little bit more just because I shaved 6 hours ago. No, like 4 hours ago. And already I have facial hair growing back. So let me cover that in. Especially because I'm going to be wearing this all day. So, one thing I will say, it's not caking up. Like sometimes you can add more and it'll cake up. This is not. Staying in drugstore for concealer, I'm going to take a combination of my Wet n Wild and Makeup Revolution concealers. And actually, I'm going to come back after I get my whole face on because you see how it applied. But I need my camera's like on the fridge today, so I need to save the battery. But I'm going to come back with a full face on. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm back with a full face of makeup on. Foundation is still doing well. It has been on for just over an hour now. And first hour, it's looking good. I did set it with my Kat Von D setting powder, and now I'm about to set it again using the NYX matte finishing spray. So I'm gonna go do that, finish up this video for an outro and intro for the tutorial I'm doing with the eyes and lips. And then I'm going to switch out the lip, and I'm going to most likely head out. So yeah, you're going to see me in a little bit. Okay, just wanted to do a real quick thing. I did add a little bit of the Fenty Beauty. This is the Glitter Bomb in How Many Carats to the center of the eye to make Night Divine pop a little bit more. Since I will be going out, so I'm about to take this off. Okay, so here we are at the 3-hour checkpoint, looking pretty good. Ooh, my ears are red. I don't do foundation in the ears. Yeah, still looking good. On the other hand, I'm not. I was falling asleep earlier, so I'm gonna still take a little slower, and then I'm heading out. Also, switch it up. Cedarwood by Sephora Collection. Love it. Okay, so now we're looking at 5 hours. Still doing good. Ears are still red, but I'm actually ended up like taking a little series of mini naps. So it's now like 12 something. Oh my gosh, it's 12:34. Ha! Anyway, I'm gonna go change and get ready to go to the mall. Okay, so I just got back in the car. It's 4 o'clock now. I put this on, it was 7:15. Honestly, that's just a lot of highlight. I put too much on. Everything still looks okay. It is getting into the area where it's like a slight bit cakey. And yikes, I should have gone further down my neck. Anyway, I'm heading to Disney Springs now. We're gonna see. By the way, love the slip. It stayed on the entire time I was inside the mall, which I actually got some Shiseido products so I can test that out since they revamped a lot of stuff for like the Western market. I think I forgot to say this. I am not touching up this foundation at all today because I wanted to show me how it lasts during a day, including inside a mall that doesn't have proper air conditioning all the way, and outside in the Florida heat, where it is 105 degrees outside. Ho, 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 I'm gonna die. But aside from that, I'm gonna be heading out to Disney Springs now. So, yeah. Okay, so just getting to Disney Springs, I noticed along the way there's a little bit of separation right, like next to the nose, and my nose is like extremely oily. My T-zone is just a little shiny, and we just hit like the 10-hour mark. So I don't know about this being a 24-hour foundation. If I'm at 10 hours and I am, oof. Yeah, I don't know about this being a 24-hour foundation. But I still like how it's looking. And again, I'm not touching up at all. So this is just like pure performance hope for it. And yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy a little bit of the night out, and I'm still loving this eyeshadow. I will say, eyeshadow on for 11 hours. That's great. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Okay, so now I just got back to my car. We reached the 13 mark. I actually ate Morimoto, which I haven't eaten there since May. I am so tired. Anyway, um, my nose, super shiny. The area around my nose is kind of shiny. I will say though, sorry, I'm just trying to look at the mirror right here. Uh, it's not separating, which is good, but you can definitely see the oils peeking through. So, and I do have oily skin, so that's like one of the things I worry about. Um, but as of right now, hold on, this okay. I have to say my T-zone is especially oily. Aside from that, everything else still looks good. I'm gonna go home and again do a final check-in. Yeah. Okay, so here we are with the final check-in. It is it's basically been 14 hours. The eyeshadow has worn extremely well, I will say that. The foundation, okay. I want to give it another chance, or I'm not using the NYX sponge because this is a lot harder than what I'm used to, and I think it didn't absorb as much. So I think that's where the cakiness came from. But how did it wear throughout the day? Honestly, I kept getting compliments throughout the whole day. And it wasn't until I would say around 4 or 5 o'clock that I started to notice the oils peeking through. So for almost 12 hours, it was like the 9-10 hour mark for me not to notice anything like peeking through and everything still looking fresh. I had to give this credit. Because let's be honest, no one's gonna wear a foundation for 24 hours. I'm not even wearing this foundation for this review for 24 hours because it's 9:09 and I need to open tomorrow at work at 9:30. So what does that mean? Um, do I believe it could stretch into the 24-hour mark? Yes, if you did like refresh it, which I did not do. I and not like someone else, and I don't mean to sound like shady. I'm not. I just if something advertises 24 hours, that's not supposed to mean, oh yeah, but you have to powder and do stuff. And being out in the Florida heat where it's humid and hot, like you heard me earlier, it was 105. It was 105 degrees outside. And I only get this area of like any problem. And yeah, you can see it like separated right there. Like right in there. Um Ooh, okay, the foundation is coming off there. That's one thing. Even though I set it, if I touched anywhere, it would come off. So my feelings are basically just mixed about this foundation. I will use it again and see how it does again with a different sponge. But as of right now, it's I don't know, because I had so many people compliment me saying like, "Oh yeah, it looks like you just did." I'm like, really, with shine like Oil City right here? Okay. Um. So, and here, just so you can see, like the regular lighting, you can see the oils are like peeking through. Except for like right there, that's highlight. Like from here to here and all up there, that is oil because I have oily skin. And you think so you would think a foundation that advertises like 24 hours of wear, or no, let me see. I think it says up to 24 hours matte finish. I'm and I always use a moisturizing primer because A, that helps me with my oils, and B, the one I use helps every foundation I've ever used stay on longer. So I am honestly just on the fence. I'm going to test it out again, and I guess at some point I'm gonna have to do an update, which I rarely ever do updates for things. But you know what? For this one, I think I'm gonna have to. So I guess that's the end of this video. Um, Again, I am currently at 14 hours of wear. The eyeshadow is actually at 15, and oh my gosh, it still looks great. So that's one thing I want to say. The NYX HD eyeshadow primer and the colors I used, they stay. They still look great. I had so many compliments on my eyeshadow today. I'm like, yes. And this liquid lipstick, Cedarwood by Sephora Collection. I went to Morimoto. I had the miso soup and the tonkotsu pork ramen, and only the inner rim is gone. And even then, it's like lightly stained to where, even though it still looks good. Like, if I powdered, I feel like I could go back out and do more. But I've been awake. Well, no, I did take a nap. But yeah, I just need to stop because my feelings about this are just all over the place. But I hope this gave you some insight as to how this foundation wears, how it performed on my skin, which is like oily combo. Mainly, it's been oily lately. Like this area's been it's been an oil factory because like I can wash my face, moisturize, less than an hour, just oil. And same in this area as well. Like the other day, I was talking about how I had like that naturally glowing skin. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it, but it was oil. And now that I'm looking, even a little bit down here, and my eyes have been watering, and my liner is mostly still there. Yeah. So I am going to take this off and go to bed. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it to the end, no, it's not as grand as Nikki Tutorials whenever she tested her foundation for 24 hours because I am one person doing this by myself, not someone with a crew or like someone else to help hold the camera. I was literally just by myself today. And yeah. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. If you like me and you want to see more, please do subscribe and click the little bell button because every time I release a new video, you'll get a notification. Aside from that, I hope you have a good night or day wherever you are, and please get some rest like I need to. I hope to see you next time, and yeah, bye.